you said you coach men. Is
Yeah.
there a male loneliness epidemic? I mean, do you coach a lot of people that have that problem, or is that kind of just bullshit?
I think there is. And this is a tricky topic
Okay.
because of some of the things that I have
It
seen.
gets warped kind of, right?
Yeah. So I'm happy to share my thoughts on this. I'm sure it will ruffle some feathers.
Ruffle away.
But I just want to like preface this that before I say what I'm about to say, I am not by any means an anti-feminist. Okay?
You're not a woman hater.
I believe
No.
in equality. I believe women need to have good opportunities too, and they should have great jobs and careers and all of that. But it has gotten too extreme. And I think when there's any type of an extreme, it changes dynamics. And people aren't aware of it. A lot of people aren't aware of it. But because of the really extreme feminist culture that we've had, it's caused the dynamics of relationships to change. And, women, a lot of women are in this like boss babe mentality. I don't need no man, like hyper independent. And at the core of a man's desire is to be needed. And so when you have all these women, or the cultural norm is now to be like strong and independent and like, I don't need a man, it makes a lot of men feel lonely and feel like they can't provide and protect in the way that they want to. And it can be really emasculating as well. So it is really shifting a lot of the dynamics there.
Okay. That's, yeah. I don't think that came off any wrong way or anything like that. Is there a shift back to maybe like women see that and they're like, I kind of like certain things, being taken care of, or certain things being done, and it doesn't have to be all on my own, or I don't need no man. Is it kind of shifting? Is it kind of shifting a little bit
I
back?
think
Or?
in some ways, yes.
Okay.
I think a lot of women are wanting to get more in touch with their feminine side. And, I can speak to this for myself as well, because I was that girl. I was the girl who was like, I'm so strong. I'm so independent. Like I can do everything for myself. And I had to like really sit down and think about whether or not that was really true to me, or whether those were just beliefs that I had taken on because of society. And the more that I like really dove into my feminine side and really like understood more about myself, I was like, that's not me.
Yeah.
That's actually not me. That's not what I want. Like, I actually would love to be in a traditional relationship where I can take care of the children and the home and like cook for my man and do all of those things, I think that's beautiful. And not to say that other women need to have that perspective. Everything, different strokes for different folks, right?
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of women who are realizing like, why is dating not going well for me? Why can I not attract the type of man that I'm looking for? A lot of women really do want a man that's masculine, that takes the lead, that provides and protects them. And they're like, why can't I find this?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's causing them to actually take a look at themselves and think about like, how am I contributing to this? Like, why am I not attracting this kind of person? And I've coached many women on this as well, where it's like, you say you want this kind of guy, but you're not living in a way that actually can attract him.
Yeah.
You're actually emasculating this kind of guy.
Because they want purpose, right? In a relationship.
Absolutely.
Men want purpose.
Absolutely.
Want to feel needed. And
Exactly. And that's it. It's like the research has shown time and time again, the core desire of a man is to be needed. And it's not about whether you actually need him. It's about how you make him feel. Do you make him feel needed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I feel like that appreciation kind of goes a long way too, because it like reinstates in their mind, like, I want to keep doing this, like
Right.
I would love to, do things that she appreciates and makes her feel good. So I think that's sometimes gets lost in the modern era of dating.
Absolutely.
Yeah. For a guy that it's hard, that masculinity aspect, right? And it's hard to, maybe lead or plan dates or, do things that would be, I guess, in that boat for him. Like, how do you help those guys out?
Well, I would want to understand a little bit more about why that's hard for them,
Yeah.
because every situation is different. Like what about that is difficult for you? Is that really the type of dynamic that you want, right? Because again, like I've shared, what my ideal dynamic is. Like I'm more traditional, but not everyone's traditional, right? There's more modern relationships. There's relationships where women are more in their masculine and men are more in their feminine, and it works great for them. And that's awesome. So if this is really not how you are, I would challenge the guy to really look at themselves and what kind of relationship works best for them outside of like whatever society is saying or however they've been in the past. Like what really is what do you really want? Like if you want a traditional dynamic, let's figure out what you're doing right now that's not in alignment with that and then work towards building those behaviors that are going to get you more in line with that.